The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on last year's national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Illinois' offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Badgers getting that pass rush from the second level like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front and transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have at Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Fires on the move. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Wisconsin's offense has the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Makes the grab. It's Blue. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Badgers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Might be calling a hot route. Just keep slinging it. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires on the move. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I'll tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball like that all game long.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Badgers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Creates a little room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Listen to this plays. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. He's got it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find a soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Isaac. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Buck. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Badger. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Bolden finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Back to throw, it's Isaac. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be taking it the other way. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illinois! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here, the Illini offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On his way from around the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Might be changing the route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Badgers are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback play. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense, but this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That is a great job getting to the quarterback. And when you're playing in Camp Randall Stadium, one of the loudest atmospheres in all of college football, and your offensive line can't hear the snap count, and you've got dudes like T.J. Watt or J.J. Watt coming off the edge, it's not a lot of fun. It's not really fun for this quarterback right now either with this dude rushing.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Pulls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll throw it with the catch. It's Billups. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking left. Found the spot in the defense. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Takes a snap, lost the throw. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Isaac. Here's the pressure. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quick out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Blue. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Badgers!
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. He's got it. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Coates. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass. It's Isaac. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Illinois lining up quickly. These corners backing off a bit. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Blue. Turning it on! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Turns it loose. This time it's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Badgers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Gets the back moving. Lost to throw again. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. From the gun, running back gets the give. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Coates. Breaks into the open. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Isaac. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires left. Another incompletion on third down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Fighting Illini facing a third and long to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Isaac. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They just keep firing. He's got the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Badgers are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Badgers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Blue. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Billups. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Isaac. Sets up the screen, and they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass.
Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Billups. Got enough space. Touchdown, Badger. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go right back to him. Crosses the 40. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
The lone back's got it. Makes a man miss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Working that left side now. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it inside the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
Nope.
Turning it on. Shakes off the defender. Got the first down. Looking for more. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short. Not a good job by this defense.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Billups. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Davis will throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Running into the open space. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll go to the ground. Runs for the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Davis looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Might be changing the route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to scramble. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing up.
Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Davis will throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds us back in the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down there.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball and go have fun.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game.
Number 12 on the field goal.
The field goal is no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about himself. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal.